Hello friends, welcome to DM's Math and Finance. Today we will discuss another subject of finance. In the last video we have discussed the core concept of economic order quantity and some problems related to it. Today we will continue with that, but apart from EOQ, we will also discuss the reorder level, which is a very frequent question in CA Inter, CMA Inter and BCom exams. It's very useful if you are running SME and want to actually maintain your stock level at an optimum level. We'll understand the concept through a question which is a previous year question came in CMA Inter, means the Institute of Cost Accountants of India's Inter exam. So here the question says, from the details given below, calculate one EOQ, economic order quantity, reordering level, maximum level and minimum level. So reordering quantity is to be calculated on the basis of following information. Here it says the cost of placing a purchase order is 30. If you can remember, the EOQ formula is square root of 2AO by C, where A stands for annual demand, O stands for ordering cost, by C is the carrying cost. Here it says the cost of placing a purchase order. So what is this actually? So purchase order means it is the ordering cost, that's right. Second is number of units to be purchased during the year is 6,000. So annual demand is 6,000, because you are purchasing it means it as the demand, otherwise why a company will purchase or why an entity will purchase it. Thirdly, purchase price per unit inclusive of transportation cost is 40. The information then given is that the annual cost of storage per unit is 3 rupees. Okay, so you have to actually see this as a this is an information related to carrying cost. In the previous question, or usually the question says the carrying cost percentage per annum is this much, 20%, 30%, and we usually multiply it with the product unit cost to get the carrying cost. But here it says the annual cost of storage per unit is 3 rupees. So carrying cost has already been given as 3 rupees. Don't get confused by this. Usually students get confused when the percentage of carrying cost is not given. It seems like that some information is missing. Here no information is actually missing. The square root of 2AO by C, the information, the carrying cost, already it has been given. The annual cost of storage per unit is 3 rupees. Carrying cost is what? Cost of inventory. So, and the details of the lead time is average is 10 days, maximum is 15 days, minimum is 6 days. For emergency purchases, it is 4 days. And rate of consumption, average usually it is 15 units per day, maximum is 20 units per day. As we know, all these figures of average days, maximum days and minimum days and the rate of consumption is used in getting maximum level, minimum level and reordering level. So let's get the answer done. First we have to calculate EOQ, because the question asks what is the EOQ level. EOQ we have already square root of 2AO by C. Here annual demand is how much? 6,000. We have already seen purchase during the year is 6,000. Ordering cost is 30. Cost of placing a order, here cost of placing a purchase order is 30, and then the carrying cost is 3. I have already explained this. So EOQ is square root of 6,000 into 30 whole divided by 3. If we do it, it will come at 346.4 or 5. We can actually round it up to 346 units. So EOQ is 346 units. So the first question which says that what is the EOQ level, it is 346 units. Here again one concept comes. Here the EOQ usually in the normal parlance, the EOQ is taken as reorder quantity. You have to remember that. Why it is usually for a small concern, this is not technically similar or technically the same. EOQ is not reorder quantity. Okay. But for a small unit or a small manufacturing concern, usually the EOQ is taken as reorder quantity because usually the consumption level is low here. Okay, so when the EOQ level is achieved, usually this is the reorder quantity the company places. Okay, so you have to assume that this is usually taken. You have to remember that. So if the reorder quantity is not given, don't be confused. How will I get the other, the maximum level and minimum level where this reorder quantity is actually required. Okay, so here once you calculate EOQ, that is taken as the reorder quantity. So second is the first question. Second is the reordering level. It's asking now. Second is reordering level. What is the reordering level? Reordering level is the maximum usage. The formula says maximum usage into maximum reorder period. So reordering level is what? We have already studied. Reordering level is that at the inventory level when the company has to place another order, because beyond that the product flow, the input flow into the production will get affected, so it has to be replenished. So it need to replace those input with another, placing another order. So reordering level is what? The maximum usage into the maximum reordering period. So here the maximum usage has been given. The maximum usage rate of average is what? Maximum is 20 units. And maximum lead time is what? Maximum is 15 days. So maximum reorder period is what? 15 days. So here it is not given reorder period. It is given details of lead time. So this lead time is reorder period only. Don't get confused at all for that. Okay, so 20 into 15. Okay, so now let's proceed. This is the C. So the reordering level is 300 units. Then the is the second part. Third is the maximum level. What is the maximum level? Maximum level is the reordering level plus reorder quantity minus minimum usage into minimum reorder period. Here you get the reorder quantity. We have already said that the EOQ is the reorder quantity. It is usually taken. Okay. So here the minimum usage is not, but in this question, if you see, here it is given the average rate of consumption. Average is 15 units, maximum is 20. Where is the minimum quantity that has been given? Can you calculate that? It is pretty simple. When the average has been given and the maximum has been given, you have to just get the minimum quantity. Average is what? Maximum plus minimum by 2. Yes or not? So here average is 15 unit, maximum is 20, minimum we have to find out by 2. So minimum usage, if you calculate, how much it will come? 10 units. So the maximum level is what? Reorder level. We have already calculated the reorder level. Reordering level is 300 units. Reordering quantity, we have already taken the EOQ as the reorder quantity, which is 346. Okay, minus what? Max minimum usage into minimum reorder period. Minimum usage we have already calculated is 10 units, and the minimum reorder period is how much? That has been given in the already in the question. Minimum is 6 days. So if you calculate, you get the unit as 586. This is the third one. So fourth one is what? Minimum level. Minimum level is reorder level minus average usage minus minimum reorder period. What is the minimum level? Beyond this point, if the inventory level goes down, then the production gets disrupted. Means the company doesn't have enough number of input to manufacture. So this is the minimum level at which you have to actually you face the danger level then. Okay, because you have to stop production for 1-2 days or whatever till the another batch of input, another batch of product comes in. Okay. So this level is very important, for placing order, and this is the danger level. So minimum, beyond this there will be danger level that will come up. So minimum level is what? Reorder level minus average usage into minimum reorder period. So minimum level, reorder level, we have already calculated how much, 300. Okay. Average usage is how much? We have, that has already been given. Average usage is 15 units per day. Okay. And minimum reorder period is how many days? Minimum we have already calculated is 10 units. Okay. So minimum reorder period is 10, average usage is 15, and reorder level is 300. You get the 140 units. Okay. So we get the answer. Usually this is a very repeated questions which comes in the CA inter, CMA inter, and in the BCom level. Okay. And questions can come in short format in two the question, the if you correctly answer that question, then it can come as 2, or even it can be a 7. The scoring part may be 7, that may be a 7-mark carrying question also. So in the material cost, EOQ, reorder level, maximum level, minimum level is a very scoring chapter. This very scoring question which frequently comes. Okay. And students should practice it well for scoring good marks in the inter and in the final exam. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you for your patient hearing. If you like it, then please subscribe to our channel and refer it to your friends. If you have any doubt with regard to any concept in the material cost, kindly go to the comment section and give us your valuable comments. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.